Make a new habit stick. When you look at social media and televisions, you would think that people are always able to work out, eat healthy foods, do well on their exams, and pick up their kids on time, and that they must have more self-control than the rest of us. But science shows that there is a different answer. What we think is willpower is often just a habit. The temptation to sleep in, eat fast food, put off schoolwork, or watch one more viral video before starting a potentially productive day is far less of a problem for those who have been maintaining good habits for a long time. Because once you set your autopilot in motion, temptation simply disappears. If you already have solid habits in place, you can make wise decisions with relatively little effort. You can form a new habit that requires little effort to keep up with if you put in just a little extra effort at the beginning. That is why today, we are going to talk about several strategies for forming new habits and ensuring that they remain with you for the rest of your life. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Number 1, set your intentions. Remember that not all of your habits can be formed from your routines. Although some things can be measured, doing so may require unreasonable mental effort, contemplation, and attention. Because of this, activities like playing an instrument, cleaning your apartment, or keeping a journal do not qualify as habits because they are not easy actions that can be performed without the need for rational awareness. The key takeaway is that you need to be selective about the actions you choose to turn into a habit. Perhaps you'd like to increase the amount of water you consume daily. Or maybe you want to start your day without reading your inbox. Be practical about the approach regardless of your decision. Patience, self-control, and dedication are important. Number 2, prepare for roadblocks. Stop and think about the reasons you haven't been consistent with this habit up to this point. Just think about the things that have held you back in the past. Is there something you're ashamed of or afraid of? Or maybe you just don't have the time to really do it. Learn to recognize and cope with the roadblocks you're likely to encounter in the future by getting to know them now. Perhaps you haven't been going to the gym daily because you've been too busy. To make sure this doesn't happen again, schedule 30 to 60 minutes of free time. Or maybe you can find a friend who will share those goals with you and help keep you on track. This could be a reliable coworker, friend, partner, family member, or manager. Share your goals, objectives, plans, and possibly even anxieties with someone who can encourage you and remind you of why you are doing this in the first place when things become rough. Do you have any good habits that you want to share with us? Let us know in the comments below. Number 3, make use of effective nudges to kickstart your new habit. You can try these suggestions to do this. Nudge 1. Set a schedule. Schedule some time when you can regularly engage in the activity you wish to develop into a habit. Be careful not to push yourself too hard at first. Suppose you jump in too quickly and expect to succeed immediately. In that case, there is a good chance that you will fail, and as a result, you will become disheartened before you have even started. Nudge 2. Set micro habits. To keep things simple, you may also try out micro habits, which are tiny, small changes that can lead big improvements in your life over time. Consider them to be building blocks of a path to success. Nudge 3. Do some temptation bundling. This is quite easy to understand. All you have to do is put something you enjoy doing and do it with something you don't like. Then see what happens when you combine the two. Here's what temptation bundling can look like in real life. Combine something that gives you immediate pleasure, like checking your Instagram, listening to music, or binge listening to your favorite podcast series, with something good for you but less fun, like running on a treadmill, filling out a spreadsheet, or doing household chores. Nudge 4. Show yourself compassion. As you set out on this path to better habits and more careful rituals, remember to treat yourself with kindness. It will take time to make any significant changes. That's the way things really are, after all. The journey will have its ups and downs. But if you've gotten this far, you're not only competent, you're also ready. Use the information and skills you've gained today as your guide. When you find yourself wandering off course, look to them for direction and resist the urge to become disheartened. Starting new habits need to feel natural, especially at the beginning of the process. Remain consistent and continue to focus on developing your habit, even if you will find that it becomes more challenging in a short amount of time. But despite this, you shouldn't let it dampen your motivation or your desire to form new routines for yourself, because the path to growth and improvement is not always an easy one to travel. You will need to be very persistent. Well, that is enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week. So click the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao!